I looked into the script, I looked into the character, I did some homework on the original anime, the manga, and all of that, and I was just blown away by the history and the tragedy that my character has been through. Nero, also known as Iki, right?
Hmm.
So I was just blown away and instantly just attracted to diving into this headspace and tackling on this really challenging but really powerful role.
And what was as you was speaking as the tragic of the character, especially in the movie, as we got to see, not to obviously not no spoilers, but he
Yeah,
has this kind of antagonistic
absolutely.
role to
He,
him, but he's a character like I was talking to Nick and Mark earlier. He has this thing about he has like this chip on his shoulder, and he has something like one that he wants to prove, but he also has his own mission as well.
agenda. Yeah, I everything you just said, completely right, completely accurate. I think yeah, I mean, look, what I found most fascinating about this guy, like I said, was his history. If you dive into his history, you see what he's been through. He was
Mhm.
training on an island called Death Island. He watched the love of his life get murdered, Esmeralda. He was separated from his little brother at such a young age. I mean, those two tragedies alone are enough to make anybody a villain, right?
Yeah,
And we didn't explore that in this film, right? We didn't get to see that so much, but we certainly
mhm.
saw the aftermath of that, and we see it on
Yeah.
the big screen. We see him explode literally in the third act of the film against his, when he's battling against Seiya. And we see him explode. All of that fury is coming from a place of tragedy. It's not, he just wasn't born this guy, right? He wasn't just born evil. So, I really think that, he's an exciting character, and we, anytime tragedy happens to anybody, there's two routes. There's the good path and there's the bad path.
Bad, bad.
And I think we're certainly exploring the darker side of that path of this character.
And I guess for like my final question would be, can you elaborate or talk a little bit in detail of some of the training that you guys did? Because especially with the last battle
Yeah.
sequence, that was choreography was just
Yeah,
masterfully
yeah.
made between you and Sid. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Tons of choreography, all mapped out by the incredible Andy Chang. He's coming off of movies with Jackie Chan, coming off of movies with Marvel. So he kind of led us in this voyage of all this stunt choreography and the training. And yeah, I mean, just tons of stunt training. It was a little hard for me to move in that, the metal iron suit, because mine was made out of a little bit of a heavier material. So
Mm.
I had the harder, the sharper end of the stick, right? But just working out, staying consistent, sleeping well, eating good. I wasn't hungry, and I was like, Dad, I was like, we got to go to like a Nutri shop or like a vitamin shop. I need to get some protein. Like I need to maintain my physicality and the weight because I was just burning so many calories, working in that suit. But yeah, it's, I owe it all to Andy Chang. And I think when you're committed and you're dedicated to your job and you love you don't even think about the how hard it is. You kind of just like, this is what I love to do. This is what I want to do. And this is what I'm going to do. And that's exactly the mindset that I sort of dove into for this project.
And was the suit hot? By any chance,
Oh, it
like
was
was it?
so hot. Yeah. Yeah. I just posted a picture on my Instagram. I'm like, I have like fans, like little mini fans. I'm like trying to get some air in there. But yeah, I had like fans on me at all times because I literally only had like just my eyes to get oxygen from. So yeah, yeah, I felt like Batman in that suit.
And final word, what would you hope people take away from the film?
I just want people to, I just want people to go to theaters and watch an action-packed movie, a movie that's gonna leave you feeling good, feeling inspired, motivated. And those are the types of projects I want to be a part of, just inspiring projects that are going to inspire the audience. And if there's one message from this movie, I think it's nobody's destiny is written in stone. I think
Mhm.
that you can be who you want to be. I don't think that just because you are a product of your circumstances or the cards that you're dealt. I don't think you have to stay in that lane. I think you can turn into something more than what you're born into. Destiny is not written in stone, not for you, not for me, not for anybody. And that's really the message I want to put out there. And hopefully, especially for kids, right? I want kids
No, definitely.
to really to just be inspired. I think there's a lot of there's a lot of negative messages being told nowadays, and I'm just so proud of this movie. I'm proud of the message it portrays, and And yeah, just want to keep doing that. Just keep working with good projects, good people.
Again, congratulations, it's a great film, and thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Take care.